Hello, people. If you are watching this after the live has been done, yeah, I'm listing some stuff. I'm also listing my GoPro. If you don't know, I'm selling my GoPro, so I'll tell you why I'm selling it in this chat. But if you watched the video earlier, then you should know. If you do come in the chat, give it a like. Obviously, comment in the box, say hello. Let's get some interaction between us all, you know, ask any questions you want. Well, I'm going to be taking pictures while I'm actually doing this. Hello, Martin. You all right? Yeah. So I've got all my GoPro all pictured. Well, not all pictures, but I'm selling it. It's the GoPro Hero 10, not 6. I don't know. I think when I did the video, I thought about the film Big Hero 6, and then yeah, I just like. But yeah, Kevin, hello. Yeah, I'm selling this because I'm getting a DJI. So obviously, I use DJI, and it's just you get a lot more for the money. You know, the mics with a GoPro, they don't really cater for mics, so I use the Rode mics with that one, and I don't hardly use them now. So with the DJI, I don't know what the quality is like without the mic because I'm getting a chest cam. But yeah, we're going to see what it's like because I've had my time with the GoPro, you know, and I love my DJI since I bought this camera, which is on here now. It's just brilliant, you know, and it's so easy to use. Downloading is a lot quicker than downloading the GoPro. And yeah, I'm selling it. I just want a new thing. But yeah, I'm gonna sell this and obviously get some money for it. I'm selling it for around about £250. That's what I'm putting on eBay for. So I'm putting it on eBay for £250. That you can get around about 130 to 160. The surrounds, which you have to buy separately. I think they're about 30-40 quid. So it's a surround that goes around the GoPro. This protects obviously your GoPro, but them little, I don't know, is it that side? That side, see them things there? They are all different ports to put your finger in, you know, like charge it up and all that. A lot better. Enhanced mic as well. Protects it. 2 official batteries. Tripod stand, which goes to that length. Got the Rode mics. These are the Go mic, Go, I think something Rode Go or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, they are, one goes on the actual thing. So that's why I got that surround, because you can't have like this, what we're doing now with this GoPro. You probably can now, but when I bought it. So you have the surround and then you put one mic on the side and then the other one obviously on yourself. So these go for around about £50 to £60. And then you got like the clip, which you can use to clip it on your bag or whatever. A lot of people do that. Got an official GoPro harness thing, little mic, and then waterproof case as well, which I used, and it was absolutely brilliant. It's not an official GoPro one, but it was, yeah. And also a GoPro bag. So if anybody's interested, if anybody's on the live and fancies like taking the step into YouTube, or like, it doesn't have to be YouTube, or for yourself, really. I mean, you might be a runner or you might be a biker and you want to film yourself going down something or anything. Just having a camera in general an action camera, let me know. You know, it is NOL, so nearest offers. But yeah, I'm gonna sell it because I'm getting my new camera tomorrow, I think. Oh no, it might be tomorrow. Hopefully it comes tomorrow, but I think it's Wednesday actually. But yeah, I just want the whole. I want the whole thing. And actually, saying that, got some GoPro stick as well. Woo! So yeah, really nice little road bag as well. Just have to show that everything works, which is pretty easy. Some tech I actually do know. As you can see, it all works. So this is, which one is it now? That one. This is the one where you use your mic, and as you can see, hello, there you go, hello. That is it. So I don't know how far it goes from the place, but that shows it works. So yeah, pretty cool. I can show that working now. Yeah. I really want to sell it to somebody without going through eBay and that, because then I can I'm just doing that so it shows it works. Turn that off. I've got to make sure that everything is showing on this, because I don't want some dodgy person trying to scam me on my stuff, especially when it comes to tech. That's done. Now the GoPro itself. Oh, I forgot. I haven't had that casing on this for over a year. So hard to get off. But yeah, take a picture of inside. Showing us all fine. Like so. Oh, but just closed it. I need to open it back up to put battery in. Right. Watch my batteries be dead now. Show some functions. So with cameras, what I do, if you've got a camera that's working, the best way to show it working is obviously do a video, but also is take a picture of a picture. So for instance, I've got now it doing this, and I will take a picture of what's in front of me. I will do that, and then I will show the different ones. Connection. I wish I was still doing mountain bike. Back in the day when I did mountain bike, I wish these was around. But yeah. I don't really want to put my face in the picture. But I am. There you go. Just to show it works. Because you can change, as you can see, that's what you see. So you can see yourself now. There you go. But you can have it on small escape or have it blank. I always have it on blank when I'm doing car booting, because the people who are looking, they will see themselves and go, yeah, I don't really like it. But when you're doing vlogging, like I could do a vlog now and go, blah, 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 yes, yeah, and all that, so you can see yourself. So it's really good in that way. Goes up to 4K. But yeah, really good, to be honest. Switch that off. That's pretty much it, really, to be honest. I better take some pictures. Actually, I need to go and get something. Did you hit the boots this Easter, John? There's so many resellers these days. Yeah, there is. I didn't go out today. Luckily, I didn't, because a couple of girls I know, they went out and they said it was rubbish. Also, I had another video. So I went to Chirk. All right? If you go into my Chirk video, my recent, there's about 2 or 3 complete and utter morons saying stuff, you know, then trolls, and it's just like, oh my god, give it a rest. I've got some new troll followers, so it's great. Go and have a look. Yeah, saying, oh, you shouldn't be telling people that. Oh, look at you haggling down 50p. And, you know, in the end of the day, I know stuff is not worth as much as I pick it up, and if I can get an extra 50p off, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? In the end of the day, I said £1. She said 150. I still tell you, I'll haggle for 50p. Now I won't really, but if it's worth it, I didn't, you know, what you didn't see on that video is my camera didn't switch on, or I forgot to switch on or whatever on the Wii bit. And what happened was, she wanted £50 for that Wii, and I was like, no chance am I paying 50 quid for a Wii. You know, to me, for selling a bundle, you get that, right? If it's you know, got like so many games and stuff. I was never going to spend, who's going to spend 50 quid on a Wii that you don't even know if it works? I looked into it. It had the black Wii, had 2 nunchucks, 2 control. It had one black nunchuck, 2 controllers, about 10 plus games. Hello, Jake, you all right? And it had some white backs, you know, for the white controllers. So I needed them because I had 2 non-issue controllers, you know, non-official controllers, which they wasn't working when I was charging. So I sold them as spares and repairs for like 3 or 4 quid. No one bought them. So I put normal batteries in and they're fine. So it's obviously the charging block's not working. So I had the backs now. So I used that, put them back. So I've sold that one. If you watch the video today, I sold that one at the end of the video for 50 quid. Some of the games from there and the Wii Fit board on there. So that's sort of like paid a bit off that bundle. Plus, I picked up in that bag as well, because you didn't see it, I picked up that's a Toshiba laptop charger. That sells for around about a tenner. And then I haven't checked out the prices of this one, but it's a Casio charger. It's obviously for a Casio whatever camera, which probably worth about 5 or something like that. So that's another 15 quid back. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people overcharge for Wiis. I really don't. So Wiis they're nice little things. I think out of all the consoles, Wiis are very nice to sell. I'm going to be listing the Wii. Right? So with them Wiis, I picked up 2 Marios. The Super Mario Bros. Goes for around about 15 quid, but one box is empty. A load of cannon fodder, the Sing stuff. So 2 microphones and 3 Sing, what do you call it, games. I've just sold that today for 15 quid. So yeah. Also, that was with it. That's one of mine. Cars, that, and that. So this is all going in the bundle. Plus I had other ones, them chargers. Like I said, 2 black Wiis. They did have, I didn't even check, they did have a bit of a, you can see it there. They did have a bit of, what you call it, in them. Where's them batteries? Oh, there they are. Did have a bit of battery leakage in there. So hopefully these work. I'll just test them now while I'm here. Because if these don't work, then obviously... So I didn't... she's lucky she got 35 quid. Because if I'd have checked that, there's no way she would have got that. That one's working. That's good. Got the back cases, and you got the rubber things. Got all the kit with it. So that's... So I'm aiming for about 60 to 70 for this, because the black Wii's do fetch a little bit more. They're just a bit more sexy, aren't they, the black Wii's? Uh-oh, here we go. So this one is not working. Went to rabbit run on Saturday, was grim. I didn't go. The rabbit run is not very good. It's very, very hit or miss. It's more hit than miss. A lot of rubbish stalls, a lot of the same people every week. And then you have a couple, which they annoy me now. I don't know if you've ever seen them. There are a couple. One looks like Waynetta, Harry Enfield. And the bloke who's got glasses and always wears a cap. And they go around, park the car on the field, and then they go around looking at all the toys, and they sell a lot of toys. They go around, and oh no, I wanted this to work, so I only can sell one now. That's a bit of a shame. Still can sell it for the same price, I suppose, because I've only got one nunchuck, so works out all right. But I can still sell this. I can still sell this as spares and repairs. So I'll just put it on Vinted for like £2, get a couple of quid for it, because somebody can fix it. I'm not going to do it. But yeah, so there you go. I wouldn't have paid 35 quid if I went through that. Saw them two, I would have gone, well, that game's missing, so there's some profit gone. Yeah, like I said, I got one of the Mario games that's getting sold separate for 15 quid, because that's how much they're worth. But yeah, that's other than that, I went on the car boot in Shrewsbury after, and it was rubbish, absolute rubbish. Picked up these, which are probably the best buy. I have got the lace, I washed them, but these are, how cool are them? How cool them? Go for around about 60 quid. There's a few stains. I probably could put them on for 50, but they are size 6. They are really cool. And yeah, pretty cool. No, I'm not doing eBay Live today. I haven't even got signed up to it yet. It can take up to 2 months to get accepted, I think. It's either 2 weeks or 2 months, I can't remember. They'll probably look at your business and say, yeah, they're worth going on eBay Live. I'm only doing it because to get rid of old stock and stuff that been hanging around. Maybe I've got bundles and I can sell bits and bobs. And I've got a place that I can go to, which I can get clothing cheap. So I'm going to get stuff it's not top quality stuff, but, like your regretted tops, your maybe what of all other cheap makes, stuff like this stuff and all that lot. And everything's a quid, so I'll just buy a load and then just do an eBay Live. I've got a load of media, so I've got a load of DVDs to start off with. Got like about 300 DVDs, so I'm going to bundle them up. I've got do a Vin Diesel bundle, Mel Gibson bundle, Will Smith bundle. I've got loads. I've got some proper old school ones, stuff like that. Traders Biscuit merchants, yeah. I don't mind them. So I don't actually mind the people that are selling like food and stuff like that. It's all the Amazon rubbish. We don't need to go to a car boot to buy something that we can get off Temu. We'll go to Temu if we wanted it. You know what I mean? We'll go on TikTok. Those people with the van who go around and pick the toys and then resell. Yeah. I saw an Xbox One, I think it was. I didn't look who the store was, and I saw it. And I went, how much? And I looked up and oh god, and I wanted like 30 quid for it with no wires or nothing. And I'm thinking, yeah, like you've tested that. Are the car boots out there? No, Shrewsbury is the one where they don't have many traders, but it was terrible. Most car boots will have traders because obviously they need to they have a lot of people who are giving them a lot of money, if you know what I mean. You know, I don't know how they. Yeah, I don't know, because the crackdown with them all, like, you know, the crackdown with all the tools, nicked tools and all that. They did it years ago with the DVDs, didn't they, and stuff like that. But they should be doing it with the fakes. It's against the law. It's actually the law that can't do it. I mean, I'm not bothered about a fake. You know, some fakes are really good, because some of the football shirts now are just ridiculous, aren't they? Prices. And you can get some really good quality fakes, but it's always the same sort of people, isn't it? You know, it's always the same sort of people. And it's not very good, is it? I don't think it is, anyway, to be fair. So, yeah. All right, then. There's not much to do with this. So I'm just going to all pack it away in here and just hope for the best with this. If anybody wants to buy a GoPro, let me know. And you can have it for 130. Yeah, I'm saying for 150. I mean, 130, 230. I'm saying for 250 on eBay. You can have it for 130, because then obviously fees and all that malarkey. I've got a video coming out as well about something I found out. Well, actually, my mom found out. So, yeah, and it's going to really, it might put a lot of people off selling stuff, a lot of stuff. There you go. And all that stuff is in there now. And that's the case. Yeah. I don't know why I keep on doing that with that camera over here, innit? So that will never be used again. Evening, Northern, you right? Is it just me? Is it just me, or more car boots going with this? Some car boots are good, but I haven't been to them every week. You got to think, if you go to the same charity shops every week, if you go to the same car boots every week, yeah, you get bored, don't you? You see the same people, same stuff. But these are, I wouldn't class these ones car boots. I mean, my biggest one's Coles, really, and it's on the Sunday. But I never hardly go on the Sunday. Last time I went on Sunday, I had a field day with loads of stuff. Picked up that One Direction plush, loads of stuff. But it's very. That's why I want to go down south, but I'm actually can't do it. I can't go down south at the moment. I'm not going down south until the petrol sorts itself out, you know, all this stuff, because it's going to get to that stage where we might not even be able to afford to go out, right? Because it's what, 160 now, 158, something like that. And if we're going, some people have to travel like an hour to get to the car boot, you know, and you got no guarantee you're going to pick up stuff. I mean, if you got to pick up enough to pay for that petrol, and then the stock it cost you, and then profit, you know. So if you've got a car boot near to you, it's best just going to that. Diesel's even worse. I mean, if I could afford an electric car, I'll be buying an electric car straight now. I would be buying one because you're just going to save so much money. It's cheaper to run and you don't have to worry about anything. But the thing is, that's from us buying it. You got to think about all the people that are selling. The traders will go because they're just stupid and they seem to go out and just trade because they know they can make enough money. You know, the people like the biscuit people, I don't know why these Amazon ones do it because I never see anybody buying anything off them. But like the regular car booters, I mean, if your car boot is in the same town as you, yeah, doesn't make a difference. You know, if you live in Liverpool and there's a car boot in Liverpool, you're going to go to it. But I'm talking about, like, for me, I got Shrewsbury, so I got to travel 15 miles there, which is not too bad. The other one is on the way to Dudley, which is the Saturday one, or, you know, Coles. So you're looking at 25 minutes drive there and back. The normal car booters probably won't want to do it because they're thinking, I'm going to spend like, what, 20 quid just driving there, you know. Hybrid, you still got to put petrol in, and also hybrid cars only use electric under 30 miles an hour. And what, you're going to go 30 miles an hour everywhere? No, you know. As soon as you get onto a country road, you can't go 30 miles an hour. But saying that, Dave, you are ancient and you probably drive like a granddad anyway, don't you? Car boots need raiding by police. They are doing it, but they're doing it to people who are getting then suffered by the like nicking stuff. Pocket up pay record last week, 400. So 50 quid, yeah. In just haven't had much time to list. Yeah. You never list everything, Dave. You're worse than me. The traders are going around and buying all the toys to sell a car boot isn't much different to us buying the stuff also sell for profit. Difference is we do it more behind the scenes. Yeah, that is true. We are doing the same thing, but we are, as a business seller, I'm completely and utterly legit. I am kosher. I am not doing a side hustle. I haven't got a bit of, you know, you don't know who these people are who sell. Some are probably retired. Some are probably on benefits. And what they're doing is they've got the benefit money. They're probably living a life already in their house they don't pay for and all that lot. And then they're going to a car boot every weekend, selling stuff, buying stuff from that car boot, going around, and then, yeah, doing that. Some car boots, Shrewsbury don't allow it. And I know some other car boots say, if we see you going around, I actually did it myself. I went to Shrewsbury, didn't I? Sold with my mum and my son. And I went around the car boot before. We set all up. I went and picked up about 4 or 5 things, but I didn't know. And then he goes, "Oh, you're not allowed to buy anything." I went, "Oh, aren't you?" So no, can you go back to your store? I went, "All right." But I picked up a couple of things. So, but you should know, it's not fair, is it? Especially, you know, a lot of the people around there are probably regulars. And if I was selling and I saw them come to me, the people who buy these toys, I'd be like, no, not to you. So you can go and sell it on your store over there for more. No chance. I'd overprice it for them. I don't care if I don't sell it, because it's wrong. Because why I say it's wrong is because you've got somebody selling something, a car boot, for a certain price. They're haggling them to just go around the corner. It's just annoying, isn't it? It's like, it's unfair for that person, because that person has now sold it to somebody who's selling it on the same stall. All right. I've seen it before. Somebody bought a guitar, and I was in one of my videos. I didn't know the price of a guitar, because some guitars are worth a lot of money, aren't they? And it was an electric guitar, and they wanted like 50 quid for it. And then I went around. I didn't even go around the whole of the car boot. Went to the end of the car boot, and I saw the same guitar. I went, "I've just seen this guitar. You got the same one?" And he goes, "I don't know what you're on about." And he says, how much is that? 150 quid. I was like, what? It was 50 quid over there. And it's just like, you know what I mean? It's not right, is it? It's not right. Reselling online is different than trying to flog it. Yeah, I mean, I could sell a lot more online than I could sell on a car boot for the prices, you know. I don't know why people do car boots if they're selling it for cheap. Like, I don't mind. It's obviously what I do, but picked up a Jessie Woody Buzzy for £1 each on Thursday. All original ones. And oh, wow. How did you, what, £1? How did you pick them up? Where from? I'd keep them. Dave, keep them. Don't sell them yet. Wait until the Toy Story film comes out in a few months. The prices of Toy Story stuff will go up. I've seen a little price increase of Mario stuff. The plush I have got is worth about 15 quid. They're usually worth about tenner. So yeah, sell it when the Toy Story film comes out, unless you want the money. I mean, you're going to make profit anyway, aren't you? But you have a global market which causes the prices to increase, meet demands, trying to get eBay price. Yeah, it is different. I'm selling to everybody. I'm selling to people who can't get out. I'm selling to people who are looking for that certain thing. You know, I'm one of many. I might have something that is the wrong color, so they can go to somebody else. Where at the car boot, you see that one thing and that's it. You know, it might not be your size, so you walk away. But I can pick that up, buy it, sell it, because somebody is that size, because I'm selling to millions of people. Well, I wish I was selling to millions of people, but thousands of people, yeah. I totally agree with the taxi side. It's to do with under the table. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. They can't punish us for being legit, and then people at car boots not looking at them, because that cash in hand, you will never see that go into a bank. No way. Do you think all the house clearance people really actually cash that in? No chance. They do not. They have their money from the house clearance, and then the house clearance money that they got from car boots, that's going to pay for stuff that doesn't to do with tax. So they can't pay petrol with it, because they'll ask for where petrol comes from. Yeah, because they'll want the receipts. So that'll get that'll come out of their business, so they can claim for that. It'll be stuff like food. So they pay for the food, in cash, days out, clothing, fancy stuff for themselves. All that'll be paid for. The stuff you would pay out your normal wage. So yeah, it's a bit wrong, but it is what it is, isn't it? You can't, if it wasn't for the tax, we'd all do it. I mean, it depends on how you want to be in your life. If you want to be, they're not doing anything wrong, but I can't see how the government will be able to ever catch them. You know what I mean? I just can't see how they will ever catch them, because you can't prove it, can you? You just can't. There's no way you can prove it. It's impossible. It is virtually impossible to find how they're getting the money. The only way they can find out is if they are making tons. I know some of the house clearance people make tons down south, especially like at Ford. They're selling things for like 50, 60 quid. So, yeah, maybe they do. Depends if you want to be legit or not. Depends if you want to be legit. It would be nice if they did car boots in like other countries, because some countries you don't pay taxes, do you? So, or you pay hardly no taxes. I just want this stupid Iran thing to finish, because I don't want the petrol going up, because obviously they're cancelling the flights to countries as well. So people are not going to be able to go on holidays either. I haven't booked a holiday at the moment. I'm just paying for my bills and paying for bits and bobs and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. They need to sort it out, don't they? So with me, to make sure because I don't trust anybody on eBay, because I feel like when you're selling tech, the tech scammers come out and they want to try and get everything for knockoff prices or whatever. So they try and find any little fault in your listing. So maybe not showing a picture, not showing a game. So if I didn't show them working, it's like, oh, them games are not working. And I have got no chance of getting like a claim. So, because I can't prove it, can I? So, yeah. So I take a picture of every single game working, show you, I put it up like this. So I have that there, and then I'll show the picture of Sonic, Mario game. I do it to every single one. Yeah, it might be a bit tedious, but in the end of the day, I don't want a scammer trying to scam me. And I'm not going to talk about what I have found out by my mom, but it could be, wait a minute. All right. This stuff is a miracle worker. So this is W40 contact cleaner. You can spray it on electricals. It doesn't do anything. But sometimes, let it dry. Sometimes it does miracles. For if you are, especially if you're gaming, selling games, especially Xbox controllers and all that lot, and you get stick drift, right? So what you do is you say that's a controller, you know, the knobble bits. You'll hold it one way, spray down there, do it that way, spray down there, that way, spray, and then wiggle it around 20 times, you know, both ways, up and down, blah, 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 blah. Then test it, and it might work. Due to all the buttons, it might work. That is the first way of fixing a controller, because it can be just a little bit of dust. The other way then is you take off this part, and you'll see all the mechanisms where it might not be able to get, the spray might not be able to get down. You take off the buttons, and then you spray it again, and then test it. If it doesn't work after that, it's major, and it's not worth doing. So, yeah, I learned that when I was doing my pallets, because I bought a load of gaming stuff on a pallet. I think it was about 6 Xbox controllers. So anyway, let's see if this works now. It probably won't. I think the corrosion has got to the mains, and yeah, it's dead. It's dead. Dead. That's a shame. Actually, oh, I did test it, didn't I? I tested it with, yeah, so it's not the batteries. Yeah, it's definitely not the batteries. Just have to make sure then. So it's got one controller. That's a shame. I'll sell that. I'll just stick it on a, what you call it. Got some things. What are we talking about? So it's nice to see a lot of people talking as well. This is the whole point of the lives. I like to see people talking. Anyway, I better catch up. Those Fugler pushes are very popular. Yeah, Fugler, certain characters are very popular. I've actually got some things I'm going to list. I just bought from Home Bargains. Oop, burp. Bought from Home Bargains because I needed to get some cleaning stuff. They sell for around about 10 quid each. But it's a limited edition set, and somebody sold 4 for 40 quid. And I paid, what, 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 quid. Yeah. 12 quid? Is it? No, 8, 12, 16 quid, sorry. 16 quid, and I should get 40 quid back. They're nice. They are very nice because they're brand new. Don't know how many people who go weekly to the car boot sales make money. £10 to get in, and then they hardly. I mean, I've done a couple of car boots, and I've made about 200 to 300 every car boot. And they're not even the busy ones. I only go to the ones that's set up before. I've seen HMLC logging people's cars and vans. Have you? How? HMLC really going around doing that? I don't think they would. They don't work at weekends. Well, they do, but I've had some orders stuck in the Middle East. Wow, you sell over there. Fair play. I've never had anybody buy anything from me there. I think the furthest is Australia. Sell quite a bit to Australia. True. Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, you got to think. What you see is not even 1% of the population in that area. You know what I mean? A couple of hundred people. Yeah. It's nothing, you know. That's what I say. I also say about car boots, just because they see a lot of people selling there doesn't mean it's going to be a good car boot. You know what I mean? I automatically think car boots are the best. Car boots are in places that there is no car boots around for miles and miles. So, like I went to Chirk, there is no competition. Shrewsbury's the closest, but you're looking at 40 minutes, 40-minute drive from there, or 30-minute drive. So they got no competition. And the other ones are in like up north, Wales area. Around here, you got like 4 or 5 all in the same area. You got Cannock, Coles, which is like a 10-minute drive from each other, really. Yeah, Stafford is by itself, so you don't get anybody competing with you in Stafford. So that's a good one. It's like when you have the Bolton one. If you see ABL's videos, Bolton's amazing. I've only ever been once, and it was absolutely brilliant. You get everything. You get antiques, traders, normal people, and yeah, it's rammed. I'm definitely going to go there. Got Haydock Park in it now, so yeah. And down south, higher, richer areas. Right, Torksey is another one. Torksey can be really good, but it was poor when I went. But it's the only one around there that competes. So you got to look at car boots where there's nothing around for miles. If you got a car boot that's just down the road, or like a 20-minute drive, it's not going to be good, because then people that are selling could either go to one or the other. So you need to go like somewhere like posh, Cornwall, down in a rich area. Kent, I bet Kent car boot would be a good one, because everybody in Kent's rich. The thing is, house clearance guys made their money doing the clearance. Can't blame them popping a few quid extra in the boot. That saves them a fortune, like 160 a ton. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's what I mean. I don't mind the traders, but they are getting a bit greedy. Some of them. A lot of it, even the one I've picked up a lot, they are getting a bit greedy with certain stuff. You got to remember, there was one in like 20 quid for a hi-fi system. Yes, it can be 100 quid plus, but they don't think about the person who's buying it, and they don't think about, well, okay, then would you buy that? You know what I mean? Would you buy that and not know it's been tested? If I bought, I mean, I might even, that'd be a hilarious video, buy a battery pack with me and have it in a trolley and go, oh, can I test it, see if it all works, if you're charging that much? Because one guy, I can't remember what car boot it was. One guy, he has a battery pack and he says, you can test anything on this store. That's the sort of people you want to go and buy stuff from. And he didn't overprice. I think I bought a Hoover, like a Dyson one, multicolored one, and he wanted 15 quid for it, or 20 quid. And they go for around about 80 to 100 quid, because it's like the like quite limited edition one. And he goes, you can test it if you want. And it worked fine. It was perfect. He cleaned them all up and everything. That is somebody who basically is a good salesperson. He's an honest bloke, obviously. And I haven't seen him since. So he must go around everywhere. I saw straight jacket fugly in the charity shop. £100? Jesus Christ. I wouldn't pay that much. Chirk car boot the other day was giving sellers a business card saying that tools counterfeit. Yeah. See, it's on the website. I bought a wee bundle for £30. It had red remote and goes for, coloured stuff sells more, or see-through stuff. If you can get like Xbox controllers, I think you can buy Xbox controllers which are see-through. They can sell for 30, 40 quid, and then you get the pro controllers. Yeah, a couple of people claiming benefits were caught at a booth. Yeah, they should do. They should strip them and say, you know what? Do this for a living now. Your benefits are taken off. Actually rinse them. It's like a load of drug dealers do it, don't they? Come on. They ain't got a job. You never see them work, but they're driving around in their brand new BMW or Mercedes, all blacked out. They go into the house and they're claiming something, or their missus is claiming something. I just think they're scared. I just think they're scared of doing it. I really do. I just think they're scared because it's been going around. That's been happening for years. I mean, my ex, Kai's mom, when I met her, she had a 6-bedroom house because she's got 7 kids now. She had 5 kids when I knew her. I didn't know there was all her kids. I thought there was cousins and stuff. And I was like, wow, I've got myself a good one here. Thank God I saw the light. 6-bedroom house in a new area build. I was like, wow. And then I found out she was on benefit on $2,500 a month. That's the money part. Yeah, $2,500 a month getting into a bank, plus a rent paid for on a 6-bedroom house, I think was around about 700 quid then, which it wouldn't be now, it'd be a lot more than that. Yeah. And then she was getting benefits for the kids, the child, like maintenance off one because half the dads ran away from her. So, yeah. It's crazy. Sometimes you just I wish I was a woman. I'd just breed loads of kids and then just live off the money, wouldn't you? Us men don't get nothing, do we? Us men. It's not fair. But yeah. I did a costume. Did you see the costume guy at Chirk? He's new, selling brand new Smithy costumes for a £5 a piece. Really? Didn't see that. Chirk was weird weather. And I've noticed about Chirk, it starts at 5, but it doesn't really warm up for about 2 hours. So you're there at 5, and then suddenly people start coming in like normal car booters, and it's like, it needs to, I think what they need to do is they need to change the time to like, say, we open at 7 or something like that, and then let the buyers come in. You've got to come in before 7 if you're selling, and then let everybody sell. Because one thing about a car boot, what I like, is when it's before, everybody set up before, is driving and you're going, wow, look how many car booters there is, and then you've got to wait. That's great, But when they're trickling in, you're wasting your time, aren't you? Oh, but let's stay around for another half an hour because I can see cars coming in. But then the thing is, loads of people have been around Evan, and then you get all of them going straight to that car. And yeah, I was walking around and I was lucky with that wee. I'm not saying I picked up the banger because it's not a banger, but I was just walking down that aisle and they was getting stuff out, and I saw the Taz and that. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll have that. And she goes, oh, what are you looking for? Anything? I was like, oh, I'd buy anything. She says, I got some switches. And I was like, have you? Switches? I said, yeah, I've got loads of them. And I was like, oh mate, I'm gonna make loads of money now. But she didn't have loads of switches because there was Wii's, and she didn't have loads of Wii's. There was one Wii. So I don't know what she was on about. But yeah, the way it is. They lifted the cap. Yeah, it went down. Why do you think Muslims knock out 6 kids? Yeah, probably do. They should child cap people on. Well, they did. It was down to a certain amount of kids, but now they've just got rid of it again now, haven't they? Which I don't think. China do it, don't they? I think China, you're only allowed 2 kids, and then you've got to go through the government. I think heard it years ago. I don't know if it's true. You have to go through the government to prove that you can afford to have another kid, because it's against the law to have another kid. China, you know, they got it all sorted. More benefits are being paid out than the government are receiving in taxes now. Yeah, and that's the thing. People that don't work can afford more than a person who does work. I would be better off on benefits, not me, because I wouldn't get benefits, but say if Kai became my sole responsibility now, I could get a house, get money, and I'll be safe. You know, I can pay for everything, and I could still do this job. You know what I mean? I still could do this job, and I could do it. Oh, well, I can't do it on the site, can I? But because I go through eBay and that. But that's what some of them are doing. You see it on TikTok all the time, and like these reels, and there's this like bloke going, "Oh God, oh Vinted Pro have came after me. Oh, I've got to be a pro seller now. Not happy about this. I've sold thousands of items on Vinted. Now I've got to be a pro, and that means I've got to go through the tax and all that lot." And I'm thinking, you're a scammer. You look like you're on benefits because you're wearing all Hoodrich or Mackenzie full tracksuit, what your mum bought you, and then you got gold rings on every finger, and I'm thinking, you're just a scammer. You've seen a bit of how people have made a load of money, and you've just done it that way, and now you've got to pay what you should do. Because in the end of the day, our taxes are for the wheelie bins, the hospitals, the police, all that stuff that, you know, saves us, even though they're not that good. Hospitals are good, but it's just trying to get in one, isn't it? Anyway, I better do this. Right, let's switch that on. Let's switch that on. And let's get some games on. This is filthy. So if I sell this tonight, oh God, it's absolutely filthy. If I sell this tonight, I have sold everything from that Wii bundle. There you go. All works. I love that Wii sound. It brings back memories. Where are you gone? There you go. Just love that sound. That doo-doo-doo. Dave, you don't want to buy another Louis Vuitton? Not Louis Vuitton. I said it again then. You don't want to buy another Vivienne Westwood tie, do you? You can have it for 15 quid on Vinted if you want it. Then you got 2, and then you can look even richer, because then if you go on a cruise and you're wearing the same tie again the day after, you look like a Jippo. So then you got 2 different ties. It's the same design, the stripe one. You can have it for 15 quid because you bought the other one. Just want to get rid. I've got a Hugo Boss one as well if you want. You can have it for 20 quid for both. It's up to you. They did years ago in China. Now there are too many men and no wives because they got rid of the girls. Oh God. Some on Facebook saying that HMRC was on their case for selling 40k of stuff around his own house. Did he sell his car? it was great times when the Wii was popular. It still is popular. I mean, they still sell. I say the Wii still, I actually fit, well, the Switch is better than the Wii. But gameplay and that, there's no difference between them. It's just a little bit about, better graphics. One thing about Nintendo, their graphics is rubbish compared to PlayStation, isn't it? Apparently, though, I saw online, Sega are bringing out a console. Yeah, they're coming back. They've been quiet, haven't they, for 20 years or something like that. And Sega are bringing back a console. Sega, that is my thing. I love the Sega. I've never been a Nintendo fan. I've always been a Sega and then PlayStation. They've got a bit more. It's a bit more adulty. Nintendo's a bit very kid orientated. So, right then, let's put this one on first. Sonic. Got to test all these games out now. So I'll put it in. This just gives a bit of a benefit to the buyer. So I'm good at this game. I can check out the nunchucks as well. I love this game. This is the one where I think they're running and you go like that. I'm quick at. I got good wrist action. Here we go. I watched the new Mario film. It's not that good. Nowhere near as good. And Jack Black doesn't even sing in it. Poor. Very poor.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
M&S. Oh, I don't care about that. There we go. I do. So, take a picture. With the black console in, so then no one can steal your picture. I'm showing that I'm selling this with the black console because I could just do that, and then I could just keep this picture and just sell another one. So then I go off it, go back to home, go back to the Wii menu, blah blah blah. I also do reset it. I just hope they haven't got a parent lock on it. You can get the parent lock though. It's quite simple. Take a picture of the inside of the disc, and that one is done. That one's done. Same on this. Because I can't be bothered with somebody being petting, going, "You said the games work and they don't. This one doesn't work." Blah blah blah. Shut up. It does work. Now I've just proven it. Because in the end of the day, somebody can come to me and go, "The game doesn't work. Look how scratched it is." Discs do work when they're scratched. Some don't. I had a Wii Sports with this as well, and it didn't work. And you got to put it on. You're probably thinking, why don't I just put it on that bit? Because it's not actually loading up the game. So I need to look, because I've had it where it's got to this stage and it doesn't load, the proper game. I had it with a load of GameCube games. because they're rubbish GameCube games. Whew. It takes so long though. That's why I hated about it. It's like, come on, I want to play. Loading. I do. Who remembers trying to get the center stick to work? You're like this. I can't. Where's my finger? Where's my finger? You're doing this all the time. Come on. I mean, I'm only showing you. I'm only showing inside. I don't really need to take a picture of this. It just, if it's got a manual, I'll show it's got a manual. Cars, that has not got a manual. Never played Cars. There's a few scratches on that. 19 quid for this. Is that a black one? Is it a we mean regular Wii? It's a Wii. Wii's a Wii to me. Is there a different? Is there a special one? Is there? Sonic Heroes on GameCube was sick. I had a GameCube, but I can't remember playing it much. Cars. Underrated film, Cars is such a good film. I don't think even that has been used. Oh, yeah, it has. It's got scratches on it. Oh, I can cut that one. How many advertisements, man? Oh, it's a Matter one. Press the. Bring it on. Never played this. Lego games are awesome. There you go. Oh, what a song. Stop the rap, don't stop the rock. Name me what film that's from. It's a car film. One of my favourite films, Nicolas Cage, Gone in 60 Seconds. If I win the lottery, I'm buying Eleanor. GT Shelby, GT Mustang Shelby 500. Yeah, that works. That's quite a good game, actually. I'd rather back myself up than actually. So I won't take a picture of that because I don't need to. There's nothing to show inside. Batman. Oh, I'm Batman. Did anyone have a Dreamcast? Never hear of that console mentioned. I don't think I've had a Dreamcast. I've had them all. My dad bought every single one. I don't think I ever had a console for Christmas because he was a big kid and bought them all. My dad, I remember having a Spectrum, Atari, one. Spectrum, where you had to have a tape deck and you had to get to 99, and it always crashed, and then you had to reload. It took ages. Then I had the first Nintendo. Oh, I didn't have one thing because the Sega Master System. Is it Sega Master System? It had Alex the Kid, I think, built inside it. Never had that because where's Aaron? He could buy this off me. He collects Batman stuff. I had the Dreamcast. I had the GameCube. I had something called a CDR. It was like a virtual reality thing, but it didn't take off. What else was there? Game Gear. Had a Game Gear and Atari Lynx. Is it the same as that competition? I had all the Xbox. I've had every Xbox. I've had every PlayStation except for the PS2. I've had a PSV or PSP or whatever. I've had them all. I've had every single console going. I haven't had a Nintendo Switch 2 because I just don't see the point. Has this got the... No, this one hasn't. Batman music. I'm Batman. Great. Absolutely awesome games. Oh, God, I can't get it out. I'll reset the... Well, that works. I remember you used to be able to get copies of games as well. If you had your thing chipped, devalued your console. Loads. Yeah, the Black Wii U is the newer version of this. That's the one where you can use it as a... Oh, this is not on. Can you hear me? Oh, my battery's dead on this. Can you hear me? Somebody say yes if you can hear me. Because my battery's dead on that. Okay. So, yeah, my battery's dead on that. That's all right. Just obviously not, it won't be as microphony, if you get me. Right. Rayman. That's not Rayman, is it? Is it Rayman? Rabbits. Well, I haven't got it. Never played it. Take a picture of it. That actually might not work. One more game in this we play after this. And then I can take a picture of it and that's it done. Detangle all the wires. See if I can get it listed. I remember I picked up a toy for this and I just couldn't sell it. Worst pickup ever. I thought it was popular. It's an absolute waste of time it was. I got an nunchuck here. Out of all the consoles though, Wii's are pretty reliable, you know, to test. You have to have a Wii balance. Oh, you have to have a Wii balance board. What a load of rubbish. God, they make some rubbish games, don't they? Come on, I'm pressing check. One more. God, it's tedious, but I've just got to do it just to make sure I don't get scammed. I don't trust anybody anymore. All my disputes and that have all been done, and it's been electric. Obviously, you get some coming back, don't you? You're always going to get some returns, like maybe don't fit enough. I don't mind that because that's fine. Or you don't like it. I have got a video about electricals coming out. I might do it tomorrow, actually. Because I've had a couple of sales, but I posted them with what I haven't had any sales. I think I've only had 2 sales today. And they was like really early in the morning, and I was doing that video while I had them. So, been a bit weird. No, I don't want. So the person knew their name was Stacy before. Jesus Christ! Right, this. Oh, I remember this game. This game is ace, but you have to shoot. Shoot it. Let's see how good I am. Take a picture first. So if any troll wants to lag me up on, look at that, 3 out of 3. Oh, I missed one. Oh, went for the bird then. Don't want to mess around with me. I'll shoot you. I don't know if them. Ooh. Oh, missed that one. Still got the reactions. Oh, yes, I got the duck. Die, duck. Oh, that was quick. There, all 3. I could play this all night now. Oh, frisbees. Wow. Got it. Come here. I'm rubbish at close range. Well, I can shoot from. I should be a sniper. God, a duck. Oh, I'm going a bit rubbish now. But when I play Fortnite with my son, he's really good at close range. I can snipe people from a mile away. Is that it? How many goes is there? Oh, the can. Oh, I remember this one. We have to keep it up, don't you? Oh, that's terrible. I want to see if I can beat the person's record. Oh, God, that was shocking. I'm not very good at this one. Get a duck! You always go from the top. Oh, 4. Oh, 5. see that double. Oh, I missed it. Right? Final level. Oh. Get off my woman. I didn't like her anyway. $340. How I beat the record? 340. See, you don't get this on other people's lives, do you? On top! Because no one else has played it. Anyway. That was amazing, wasn't it? Oh, God. I bet there's no one here now. I have on TV and an open phone type. Tell you one thing, I've been selling really well recently is the Russian. Oh, I've seen some of the Russian ones, but it wasn't the Russian ones. It was they weren't Russian. Well, they were Russian, what they call them, but there wasn't actually a good make. There was like a B&M make or something like that. The balloons are trolls. I got them all, didn't I? Easy. Right then, let's now go back to the menu. I got to take it all like so. It also helps sell. You might not think it will, but when you reset the actual Wii, it actually helps sell it because you know you've gone through all the rubbish because you've got other people's stuff on there. Don't really care about the other people's stuff. Format system. Yes, that's all right. There was no code on there. Right then, we can start getting stuff ready. That won't take very long. While that's doing. Tenner, Dave. A tenner. That's like 20 quid off the last one you got. If you put a bid in for a tenner, okay, no, you can have it for 12 quid. Okay, I want a couple of more quid off you. Anyway, we've got to take this all out and all relist it. These take ages to list. I suppose if you've got a system set up like that, Tom's Tats or whatever his name is, then fair enough, but he is doing it all. He just does this, he doesn't do anything else, does he? So if you're niche to a certain market, you can set up your reselling platform very easy, can't you? Like with clothing, you got the boxes and all that lot, you know, and you can put it into certain things. Oh, I hate wires. Why is this all over the place? Come on. It'd be quite interesting if I get onto eBay Live. I did say I wasn't doing it for like everybody else is doing it, because I just feel like it's not worth your while. You got to do a lot of work to do that, but if you've got dead stock, or you can pick up stock really easy, which it's got to be basically cheap. I'm not saying you can't sell good stuff. So I was watching this bloke, he was saying Burberry coats and Ralph Lauren coats and, you know, all the top makes, Carhartt stuff. But he was starting it at, like, he was starting Carhartt coats at 20 quid, and he was getting roughly around about 35, 40 quid for each coat. I suppose he must be getting them cheap, because he had loads of nice stuff. He had sussy stuff, and what else did he have? A North Face sussy collab, and he started that off at 150 quid. They sell for around about 200 on eBay. So you can sell expensive stuff on there, but you got to get it cheap, ain't you? You know, like I mean, if I put this Wii on eBay Live, I suppose you don't have to sell it for cheap, because it's up to you. But if you're starting from £1, which I wouldn't buy, I wouldn't do anything from £1 unless I bought the item for £1. And if I made £5 out of it, so I'm making £4 off every single item, then it's all right, because yeah. But then because obviously you don't get fees, so the postage doesn't come off as well. So yeah, I'll be making £4. If I make £5, yeah, it's fine, because it's only the same as putting it on Vinted, but you're quickly gonna sell it quicker than putting it on Vinted, if you know what I mean. You don't have to take the pictures. I'll just do what some of them do, and it'll be a blind listing. So if I do get on it, I hope you got come and watch me. Obviously, I won't be able to talk to you like I do on here, because I don't want to be on it for like 7 hours and only sell 2 items, because that's what I'm like listing. I mean, I haven't listed anything. This is my second item, so but it does take a bit of a while, and I do take my time. This is a bit scratched. Let's take some pictures of it first. But these things sell on Vinted quite easy. I sold the last one on Vinted, and I sold one on eBay. But I sold the more expensive one on. Hey? What? What's the there? Is this? Wait a minute. This right, does anybody know anything about black weeds? Because that is all one piece, if you can see it. It's all one piece here. That is not coming up, and it should be all one piece. That's weird, because it means you can't put in all the things, if you know what I mean. You know, you have the plugs, don't you? Why is that not opening up? And I don't want to pull it and wreck it. That is proper welded on, and that is not like a manufactured piece. You know, like somebody's made. It's obviously made for this Wii. Don't the black ones come with it? Must do, because you won't play anything. That's weird. I don't get that. Because I mean, that just defeats the whole object of playing it. Right. Let me just take a picture of that. Black Wii. Black Wii console. I don't know how some of these people sell anything on here. They just like take 2 pictures and not even showing it working, and they still sell it. Souls. Unless this is a newer model, because the Wii is that way as well. That's a Wii U. Why are you showing Wii U? I don't want a Wii U. Why is my Wii badge? Why is that all? Don't know. Oh, I might have to try the coding then. If I can read it. Model. Hopefully it's a limited edition. Or it's a bigger. Did Wii's have bigger RAMs, or was they all the same size? Were they 8-bit, 8 gigabit, or something like that, or 16 gigabit? Or did they have like 32-bit ones, special ones? See if that comes up. Let's have a look. $30 sold by now, 24. Oh, that's it. That's not even bloody black. Somebody sold one for 54 quid with no games and one controller. How they got that? £30. Oh, 50 quid. 50 quid with one controller and 3 games. There you go. So, like I said, I could probably sell it for 60 quid. I don't know why. Yes, it's just. Yeah, I ain't got a clue. No, that's different, isn't it? I'll keep that one. Where's that bloke? Oh. I sold it for 49 quid. So will I. Alright. Save for later. There we go. Right. Take a picture of the parasaurs because it's a real one. It's all real. back end of the Wii remote. That's that. Right, let's put them all together now. This is the one thing about doing the Wii's is like, how do you display a Wii? Which way do you do it? So, obviously you got to put the games, show the games. I'm running out of elastic band, so I'm not going to elastic band this one up. Power block. Anybody want to buy a Wii? I'll take them up. Like so. That can go there. That can go there. It stays still. And then 2 rubber things. Can do. That's it. That should do. Oh, I better take a picture of this up close. Right, that is done. RVL 001. Something like that. 101. Them ports mean it can play Cube. Does it? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Why would you want to play Cube games on a Wii? Defeats the whole object of having a GameCube, isn't it? Right, just put it in here just to protect it. Actually, I prefer without them flappy things because they always break, don't they? Annoying things. Will I sell this tonight? Because the other ones, when I listed them, they sold on the same night. I ain't got a big enough bag, but I'll squeeze it in. Like so. Put the block in. And in. Oh, did this last time. Forgot about the sensor. Even though they don't mean absolutely nothing. But that will go in my box B. Right. I have this strategy now where I've got the boxes downstairs, and if I put the heavy boxes at the bottom, which you should do anyway, I'm always selling the stuff out of the heavy boxes or something out of the bottom boxes. So I've got like 5 boxes on top of each other, which is a pain in the backside. But I've got to the situation where I'm starting to put stuff in the bottom boxes because I think eBay know I'm putting them in them boxes just to annoy me. I'm being honest. Like, I have got so many things in the bottom boxes. Got three or 4 lines, and then obviously it's stacked up. And most of my sales come from the bottom boxes, so I'll refill them with stuff, and then the stuff sells. It's just like you got like 2 or 3 things in one box at the top, which is empty, and then they're not selling. So it's just weird. Right, I don't need that now, so that can go back somewhere. That's rubbish. Oh yeah, I'll take a picture of that while I'm here. I've used this seat once since I've got it. Oh, it's so gunky. I'm just going to sell it like that. You can have the strap with it, I don't really care. There you go. Don't really care about that. Better gone than not. Here we go. Here's the big old boy. How cool is he? 15 quid he goes for. 15 quid. He is cool. And he's so easy to take pictures of. I have to do a side profile of the beast. Don't know how tall he is actually. How tall is he? Roughly 15 inches. Take a back picture. They always stand up front ways, but they don't back ways. So you've always got to lay them down. I don't think it tells you when it's made. Nah. Which is a shame. Well, he is cool. For a quid. Alright, Wheezy, you alright? For a quid, he is ace. Looney Tunes is so much better than Disney. Except for Donald Duck. Donald Duck should... I think he got born in the wrong family because Donald Duck is naughty and he's grumpy. And Looney Tunes are all like that, mischievous, aren't they? They're like the bad boys of cartoons. Mario should sell quite quickly because of the film. He has got a stain there. I did see that. I have got that. Where's that stuff? See if I can get it off while I'm here. These are the things I bought from Home Bargains. So £4 each, or $3.99. 4 of them. There's only so many you can buy. 4 of these I've sold for 40 quid. They sell for, some people have sold them for cheap, but some people have sold them for 10 quid. So I'm selling as, I got two 2 lots. So I'm going to sell 2 lots for 4 each, you know. Got some, they're like limited edition ones, trophy ones, so pretty nice to be fair. Monster Jam things always sell good. So I'll list them in a minute. Very easy to list. I took them all off the shelf. It's just a sample to see what it is. I've got some nail polish remover. That is for if I've got some marks that I can't get off. That's for downstairs. Mold. So I've got a dartboard which hasn't sold because it's got a tiny little bit of mold on. So I'm going to spray it on there, see if it works. And then I couldn't find any pink stuff, so I got elbow grease. So I'm going to try that. And then 20p bag. Anybody want to buy this for me? 10p. Terrible. Right. So let's spray a bit on his glove. Oh, he's got one dirty glove. Mario. Thing is, I haven't really got a scrubbing brush or anything. Oh, look at that. It's a me and a Mario. And just like that, hey, he's gone. So luckily it was just dirt. He's all right. He's ready to go now. That stuff's good. I don't think I've used elbow grease is very good for other stuff, but I've never used it. I've always the pink stuff, and it's cheap. I think that's like £1 something for that bottle. £1 something. Home bargains. I don't think I can name that. It looks filthy though. That one because it's wet now. Ugh. His nose is in the way of his bloody eyes. There we go. He's a 15-incher. $2021. Plushies are so easy to do, aren't they? It's gonna go to the toilets. Oh God, in the way. I have just sold something else from that wee bundle. I had a black steering wheel, and yeah, I've just sold it for £9.99. And somebody's offered me £8 for a Skechers top I was talking about on the live, so that's all right, isn't it? Anyhow, next one, a big tiger puppet company. You might see if you watch Ricky, he loves these, doesn't he? But I've got a big one. He's got a little one. So hello. Yeah. This is why I want DJI, because GoPros can't do this as good. Look at how quality. Wow. How cool is that? Does he make a noise? You can actually put your fingers in there. Really nice, that is. That was a £1. They go for about £6, the smaller ones, so it's got to be a tenner. Looks like roadkill. I'm getting hungry as well. Getting hungry. Puppet company. Show the back of the head. Show a close-up of Tony the Tiger. Show that there's no rips in there. And it has actually got company, puppet company. Has it got an age? I like it when they put the ages. It just makes, I think with toys, I think it should be official. They have to put the age, like the year it was made. Just makes things, because you would never know how old this is. This could be like 20 years old, and you would never know, would you? But yeah, easy. That should sell quite easy. I might as well do these first and test them. I don't know if I can actually test them, but obviously I've got a thingy to charge up, have I? How am I supposed to test it? I'll have to go. Some things you just got to risk, haven't you? Some things you've just got to risk. There's no way you can make this look nice either. this is the sort of thing where it will come back on me, and they'll just want to freebie because I can't. I'm going to put it on. It's working, but obviously, if I haven't got a battery for it, how am I supposed to test it? I can't, can I? I've got. Well, don't care. I don't care. Probably won't sell it. It's Casio. It's not the best make, is it, Casio? But this might. Toshiba. If this is an Apple laptop charger, I'll be laughing because you know it's going to get some good money. Or HP. It actually looks like it'll fit mine. Has it got any lights, indicator lights to show? It hasn't. So you haven't got a clue if it works. Nope. Oh. There we go. Right. Oh, the monster trucks. Right, let's get these on. So we've got this one. This one. I think I've got two Bigfoots. Sure, have, yeah. Bigfoot's got always going. Are these all different now? Yeah. They're all different. Okay. I'm not sure about this. Is only. What are you doing?
I'm going to have to go to bed.
I'll tell you to.
Okay.
Got a little stand here. Probably work better, won't it? No, it won't work better. God damn you. Vin Diesel's doing a film about Hot Wheels. Well, it's doing a Mattel video. Probably going to have like Barbie in it. It's going to have Hot Wheels in it. So I don't know if it's going to be a realistic version or a like a cartoony. Obviously, it's Vin Diesel with his Hot Wheels stuff. He's going to have loads of his Fast and Furious sort of cars in there. Got to be careful with these. Put these on top. Evening, Maria. How are you? And then we can do the same with these lot. I'm definitely a lot better this year listing, like getting stuff on. I think it's just getting into that groove of as soon as you stop doing something, it's so hard to get back into it. I'm not saying I never listed, but you know, like when you list when you feel like it. If you list every single day, or like I said, I was going to do a different one at the start, say my new plan, but at the moment I've still got old stock, so I'm just listing as much as possible every single day. Well, not every single day, I'm not listing, but I'm trying to list. I go in these big spurs, so the stuff I'm buying. Where's my phone? The stuff I'm buying, I'm listing because it sells, and it just shows when you list it, you got it. It's going to sell quicker than it not listing, obviously. But you could be having something that potentially could have made you some money, and you just couldn't be bothered to list it. I see loads of people got decent stuff. I had decent stuff and I haven't listed it. Hope these sell quick. If these sell quick, I will be going to that place and buy some more. I'm not going to make the biggest profit unless I sell on Vinted, of course, but if they sell quick enough while they're around, I can I'll just buy them. I'll make sure they are. Oh, I haven't talked about this. I had a scammer on Vinted saying that the box is damaged, and I was like, okay, then fine, fair enough. So Vinted have to go through their process, you know, because the one thing, good thing about Vinted is something gets damaged, it does. They are quite good with that. You know, they give the money back to both. Where this is my video, I'm not going to talk about it because this is the problem with eBay now. And if you do your parcels yourself, but yeah, I had all that Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, and I had them little mini Funko Pop, the whole set of them, and sold them for cheap. They sell £5 each. Sold them for 18 quid for the whole set of 10. Very cheap, only because I made loads of money off the stuff. And I had them on for 25. She gave me an offer of 18. So saw her. She sells a lot of like Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. So she's obviously buying it to sell on or whatever, which I'm not bothered about. But yeah, she got them. The box was not hardly damaged at all. It wasn't damaged, and there was a few dinks, you know, in the corner. Not much, you know, stuff that you can't really. It wouldn't damage it, all right? Obviously, it bubble wrapped it all up, put void around it, and there was a little scuff on one of them. I don't know if she'd done it herself. I don't know. Maybe she's got the whole collection already and she wanted a few, but or she just trying to, you know, or they were her collection and she showed the pictures of them so she could get a freebie. Anyway, Vinted have to go through the whole process and do all that. And they must have seen the boxes and thought like, nah, I'm all right, because in the pictures the boxes weren't pristine. They were new, but they weren't pristine. You know, they weren't pristine boxes. They weren't mint condition boxes. And I had a message off Vinted with my funds already. I could take out, and no, you know, I'm a pro seller, so I had to wait from that day another 14 days anyway. But I got my funds straight away, and I went, that's all right. So it said leave feedback, so I always put good buyer or great buyer to everybody. I don't care, you know, as long as I have my money. And I couldn't, and it said user deleted. So eBay must have banned that person. So they might have been scamming quite a few people, you know, buying stuff, saying it's damaged, just so they could get like a freebie off them. So, you know, if I ordered a PlayStation off there, I could literally have a broken PlayStation and say this came damaged. Then of course the buyer would probably say, "Oh, it's no good," and then, you know, I'll just chuck it in the bin. But obviously that's the broken one, and I could do it quite a few times. And yeah, maybe she's done something like that, but I got my money straight away, which is weird because you don't usually get your money straight away. I got my money literally after about 3 days of sending it off. That's one thing that I like about Vinted in that way, but I don't like waiting for my money. I'm impatient. Marmite, if you've seen the comments in my car boot video, this is the oh, you're haggling over 50p. Damn right I'm haggling over 50p. Them 50p's add up. You know, it's not worth much anyway. You know what I mean? It's not worth much at all. It's worth about 8. I could get a tenner from it maybe on eBay. And half the nation are not going to like it anyway because it's Marmite. Weather is getting good this week. Happy. Is it? It was nice today, wasn't it? It's in mint condition. To be honest, it is in absolutely mint condition. Would you buy this and put Marmite in it? That's what it's there for, isn't it? What is that? It'd probably be worth more if it was classed as official Marmite. It had like a stamp or something on it, but it hasn't. It probably just looks like a reproduction. That's one thing about going to the auctions I've learned a lot about. So people that don't go to auctions and they go around the car boot and they're like, oh, I see a sign for like Guinness or something like that. They'll be like, oh wow, this is ace. This is an old Guinness sign. It's going to be worth hundreds. And it's a reproduction, so it's made to look old. And if you haven't got a clue on how to spot a real from a fake, because I still don't, you have to really know stuff. You have to be knowledgeable, obviously, in antiques to know an old one. There must be a certain thing. What else I've got in here? A lid. I've got a lid. That's nice. Oh yes, that is. That might be a new stand. I haven't got a lead for this. It's not worth much. I don't know why I bought it, to be honest. Because it hasn't got a lead. This is a wireless hub, by the way. I don't know why people buy them. Really don't know why people buy them. Because if you've got Wi-Fi, you usually get one anyway, don't you, when you buy whoever what network you go with. Well, yeah, I'm right. I need to find a plug. What's that? Have I sold something on Vinted? Thank you. Hey, I sold something on Vinted. I have sold one of the Skechers. Yeah, £8. I've just sold that for £8. I think this is the one with the logo on the back. So that is absolutely freebie because of the, if you watch the video, that was when I paid £2 for 4 items. Well, £2 each, so that cost me £2. But I sold one of the items for £8, a pink polo, and then I sold the Billionaire Boys Club hoodie today for £34. So that is £8 free. So 34, 44, 54. Take off the 50 quid. So from £8, I've made 50 quid so far, and I've got one Skechers top. I've got another Skechers top, a bit like that, and I think the other Skechers top is very, very nice, to be fair. I'm gonna see if she wants it. See, when somebody buys something, you should always tell them that you got something very similar. Yeah, she might buy that because she wants that, but she might also be wanting to buy that because she's, well, I can't show the picture because she's got dreads, proper thick dreads like a hippie. Dave, what's Dave sent? Is he selling another? Oh, he sent me the Toy Story things. Oh, that's cool. They're in good nick, to be fair. Bugs Bunny cup. I can't sell that Bugs Bunny cup for some reason. It's annoying. It's only £5. 3D Bugs Bunny cup. Crazy. Right. Dave, Vinyl Guardian, should be buying my other tie. I said £12. That's a bargain. He could sell it on and make 20 quid if he really wanted to hold out. Right, I need the charger. So I'm going to test this speed, people. Obviously, I can't sell it with the charger because this is a. If you are reselling, get one of these. I think you can get them off Amazon and all that. Multi charger, so you get loads of different bits. Get a standard one there, and then you get loads of different ones to charge them. You can get one with more, but see, that one doesn't fit, and that one doesn't fit. That won't fit. Watch me not have one that fits. Nope. Oh, so annoying. Oh well, I can't test it. I haven't got a charger for it. That's a shame. Might just keep it. Wait a minute. I know, I'm not taking off that because the broadband won't work then. I only paid £1, so I'll just have to sell it as untested. It's not even worth much. That's watching the girls and Laura. They're buying these things. It's the round ones that are worth the money. They're worth about £30. She did pick up a couple of these. If you watch Quick Flips, and one of them was broke on her, but I'll just sell it as untested. I haven't got anything. Is that? It's just text. Nope. Nope. Oh well, I can't test it, so it just has to go. Somebody's offered me £3 for something. What have they offered £3 for? The shorts. Yeah, you can have them. The freebie, aren't they? The shorts from the lad I know. That's all I can do. Stupid little feet though, that literally don't stay down. That's all I can do. Put down the side. Right, what else we got? What time is it as well? Coming up to 10 o'clock. I'm hungry, I've had nothing to eat. Well, I have, but not much. I have got 2 of these, but I think I need to reset them. Need to reset these. Please work, because I paid £5 each for these. That one's got a little bit of a tear. If they're not, I know I can get some money back on the chargers. Oh, the lights came on. Hello? I don't even know how you work it. Well, that lights came on, so that one. See, that one's got. They're both working. Google. Hey, Google. How do you? I have to read them. My mum did tell me how to get them working, but you got to download the app on the Google things. Oh, hello. Hello?
The mic's off.
Oh, the mic's off, is it?
By the way, the microphone is back on.
Hello, Google.
Your Google Home isn't set up yet. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
How do I do that? Hello? Don't want to speak to me. Hello?
The mic's off.
Turn up.
The microphone is back on.
Can you turn yourself up? I can't hear you. Hello? Google.
Sorry, something's not right. Wait a few minutes and try setting up again. You can also try unplugging this device and plugging it back in.
Google. What's wrong? Google. Hello? Google. Hello? Hello? Google? I'm just saying Google all the time and I don't even know what I'm doing. I wonder how much a Google Nest charger is on eBay. Google Nest charger. I could sell the. Nah, can't be. I guess. Right. Oh no, that's £8. I could sell the charger for £8. They go for about 20 quid. These things do. I'll set them up later. Right, guys, I am actually going to go because I'm hungry and I need some food. So thank you for joining in. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, tomorrow's video will be about something that the delivery services have not told you about unless you make a claim. And yeah, you might be a bit worried to know that maybe you might not be able to get any claims for any of your items unless it's clothing. Yeah, so you 8 people are on. The only ones that know about me talking about this video tomorrow is I didn't know about this until I had to make a claim off something recently, and I've just lost 40 quid. I got my postage back. That's it. So yeah, anything which isn't basically clothing or toys, you cannot claim for. So there's no point putting insurance on anything because you won't get back. So yeah, I'm going to talk about that tomorrow because I think it's absolutely disgusting. And just to say, West Brom, whoever's a West Brom fan, that will be going on sale because she didn't want it. Anyway, goodbye. How do you get out of this? Oh, it's changed now. It's up there.